How's it going, everyone? I'm Butler and I'm at Blacktown Medieval Fair, where there's all sorts of clubs from around New South Wales to gather around and show you what they have. So SCA, medieval fighting, swordplay, and I was able to stab an apple with a rapier. But there's also LARP groups here, and today I'm hoping to get some interviews with those certain admins that can tell you more about their LARPs and hopefully find a perfect LARP for you. So let's get to it. Brilliant. Hi there, I'm Jacob Scott. Many people also know me as Boulder. I'm the owner and head storyteller of Midgard LARP.
Hey guys, my name is Laura and I am the admin for Battlecry 5 Island.
My name's Chris, I'm an admin for Cicadia.
Hi, I'm Mike, one of the admins from Battlecry Legends of Relador.
Hi, my name's Philip. I'm from Age of Markov.
Hi, I'm Beck Dietz. I'm the president of Swordcraft Newcastle.
Hi, my name's Wayne. I'm one of the admins for Battlecry Fields of Ashnell.
How long have you been playing LARP?
I've been playing LARP for 2 years now.
Close to 7 or 8 years now.
About 6 years.
I've been LARPing for about 3 years now.
About 4 years now.
Roughly about 4 years.
At this point, 5 to 6 years.
What's your first LARP like? Well, my first LARP was actually run by a good old friend of mine with about 10 other people, and it was just in a little park right behind a group of apartments. It was all very relaxed, but it was more of a combat LARP than anything.
My first LARP was scary, exhilarating, and tiring. I loved it.
My first LARP was Swordcraft Newcastle actually, and it was a little nerve-wracking at first because I wasn't sure what to expect. But it was great because you can literally just be who you want to be. You know, they're very accepting. It's like a big family, and I had so much fun. So,
my first LARP would have been Cicadia a long time ago when it was in the first few games, and it was a really interesting experience. Being there when something first started, everything was new and creative. Things had just started, and it was really interesting to just experience something you'd never been to or part of.
What's your favorite thing about LARP?
Fun, action, combat.
Definitely the community. LARP is an amazing community. You just meet such like-minded people, and I've just made such incredible friends. And also I love hitting them with swords, so.
Look, the community, probably. You bring people from all walks of life together, and they all function as one community, and I think that's really good, and it's a safe place for people to entertain their hobby and their interests.
My favourite thing is watching people come out of their shells. You meet a lot of people that when they first rock up to your events, they're very shy and they're worried that, you know, they're not going to fit in right away. But then you get them in a cape, you get them with a sword, and all of a sudden this whole different persona comes out. You know, you can learn a lot about people by watching the fictional version of themselves.
What's your favourite class to play?
Mage Hunter. I love annoying mages and catching the spells and throwing them back at them.
I've played a lot over the years, but truly I love just playing a orc of some kind, talking in a deep voice, being like, yeah, I'm Grimnar of some kind, and push them. Just like, yeah.
I love playing as a rogue, so I like being able to be sneaky, sneaking up on people, backstabbing them with my dagger.
Oh, I've tried a bit of everything, but if I had to pick, it would be the bard, so cross between thieves and sorcerers, that kind of thing.
Warrior, knight, sometimes a barbarian.
What kind of LARP is Battlecry?
Battlecry as a whole, we are more combat-based than roleplay. We love incorporating roleplay into our deaths and scenes, but we are definitely more combat. It's lots of fun. You get heaps of exercise and running around with all your friends, whacking them with swords. It's great.
Cicadia is a storytelling focused LARP, so we do have battle, but it's not a prerequisite. We have civilian characters as well, and each event has a particular plot. So we've now been running since 2015, and we've had hundreds of characters that have come through, and they've all contributed to where the game is at this point.
It's more of a battle LARP. As I mentioned, it's more or less based on Warhammer. So there's a lot of focus on hit points, armor, the battle itself, as opposed to abilities or something more D&D involved.
Midgard is a story-oriented role-play dark fantasy of sorts with dark and medieval elements. It's really about roleplay and the story with combat elements and things revolving around it. We use the story to facilitate different stories,
Midgard itself has many different mythologies. There's actual Norse gods and a variety of mythologies in the setting. So we get to tell a lot of classic and new stories.
Where's your LARP based at?
Our LARP is based in Morisset in Lake Macquarie.
Waratah, Newcastle.
That would be in the Fairfield area, right by the train station itself, at Hayden Park.
It is based in Arncliffe in eastern Sydney.
We're based out of Moreau Reserve out in Rudy Hill.
It's based over near Blacktown, near Marion.
We are based in Wollongong.
How do you level up and gain XP in your game?
Well, there's a couple of different ways. There is a core way to level up. You basically start with one template of a character. So you might be a level 1 warrior. And then every 5 games, you get to choose the next level of that template or choose something else, up to a total of 3 different levels. So for example, I am a tier 2 mage and tier 1 thief.
How do you level up? The best way is to get more armor. Get more armor, get better weapons, because the more armor you have, the more hit points you have.
So more dedication to your kids.
Basically, yeah, but you don't necessarily have to go out and spend thousands of dollars. You can craft your own. And
Yep, so the way Battlecry works is there is a minimum number of weeks for each level. So for example, when you start, you're a militia tier 0, do that for a couple of weeks. And then there's 4 weeks blocked through tier 1, tier 2 and tier 3. So not only do you need to have the week's experience, but you also need a costume requirement as well.
Ours is pretty simple. The games you attend, you get XP for, and during the game, there are things called XP tokens you can collect from other players, and you start with some. And you can also spend them to, cast magical rituals or craft items, but they're the 2 primary ways you get XP.
How often do you run games?
We run games every Friday night.
So we're not running at the moment, but we will be soon, and we'll be doing it fortnightly.
once a week, every Friday.
We run our game every Sunday afternoon from 1 till 5.
Wollongong runs our games fortnightly, so we run on Saturdays. We start at 1 o'clock and finish at like 4 or 5, depending on the day.
Currently once a month.
We run them fortnightly on a Saturday, except that sometimes we will also run a training day for combat practice, and we also have a bi-yearly weekender event, which is sort of 4 days out in the woods, camping and being in character as much as humanly possible.
What experience do you want your players to get out of your LARP?
Happiness, enjoyment. It's not something like we want to tell the biggest, baddest stories. We want people to come there, feel like they're a part of things, and just enjoy themselves. That's really what it's about.
What we want everyone to experience with Swordcraft is basically, again, just a safe space where you're accepted, you can do what you wish, be respected for who you are.
Fun. We want them to have a lot of fun, we want them to make friends, get active, get fit, get fighting.
Fun first most, and then get skills up, get some discipline in, have a bit of fun with the community.
I want them to feel like they were genuinely part of the story. I want them to feel as though their characters' actions mattered, and I basically just want them to have a great time and escape the real world for even an hour.
Just want to have a good time, regardless win, lose or draw. Have a good time, have some laughs and a bit of exercise and hanging out with a good community.
The community, I want them to make friends and have fun. That's our main goal. We're all going to be having fun, having a laugh, and you'll get your skill set up too with your weapons. But mainly I want everyone to just love our community.
And that's all the LARP groups I was able to interview today. I hope you're able to find a LARP group that's near you, that's good for you. It was a busy day today at Blacktown Medieval Fair. I was able to do a lot. I was able to fight in fight pits and talk to all different people and hopefully get a lot of people involved. If you like today's video, hit that like button. Tells me I'm doing a good job. Comment down below if you're unsure of any LARPs near your area in Australia. I can hopefully help you out. And subscribe for more LARPing content. I'm Butler, farewell, and take care.